All right, and we should be live. And yes, we are live. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. The Canadiens played tonight. They went into Vancouver and beat the Vancouver Canucks. It was a 3-1 game, as you can probably tell by the title. And yeah, we went into Vancouver. It was a pretty good game at the end. It was a little boring at first, but it picked up in pace. If you're new to the stream, I hold the board up and talk the stats, and then I recap of the game. If you're returning, then you obviously knew that. So, of course, we're going to get into these stats first. So Tomas Tatar leads the team, 13 goals, 16 assists for 29 points. Brendan Gallagher, 14 goals, 14 assists for 28 points. Shea Weber, 11 goals, 16 assists for 27 points. Philip Deneau, 7 goals, 19 assists for 26 points. Max Domi, 6 goals, 16 assists for 22 points. Yoel Armia, 11 goals, 9 assists for 20 points. Jeff Petrie, 3 goals, 13 assists for 16 points. Jonathan Drouin, who, of course, sadly is still injured, 7 goals, 8 assists for 15 points. Nick Suzuki, it's late, so I have an excuse for this. Nick Suzuki, 6 goals, 9 assists for 15 points. Arturi Lehkonen, 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 points. Ben Sherratt, 4 goals, 7 assists. Nick Cousins, 5 goals, 6 assists, both with 11 points. Nate Thompson, 2 goals, 7 assists for 9 points. Victor Mete, who sadly is still injured, 3 goals, 5 assists for 8 points. Should be returning soon, I would think, Victor Mete. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points, of course, still injured himself. Jordan Wheel, 3 goals, 1 assist. Paul Byron, sadly still injured, 1 goal, 3 assists. And Mike Riley, 4 assists, all with 4 points. 1 goal, 3 assists for Byron. I don't know why I said 3 assists. Brent Kulak with 2 assists. Caleb Fleury, 1 goal. Charles Hudon and Christian Folin, each with 1 assist. If I can just fix that one. There we go. Oh, Jesus, that's really bad. But yeah, Christian Folin and Charles Hudon with an assist each. Matthew Pekka, Ryan Palin, Gustav Olofsson, Otto Leskinen, and Riley Barber, all with 0 points. Sorry. There we go. Our record after tonight is... Oh, God, I got to stop fidgeting. Our record after tonight is 16, 12, and 6. We now have 38 points. We are 3rd in the Atlantic and 8th in the playoffs. So technically, if we're 1 for 8, I believe we play the Capitals now. But since it's the 1 wild card, 2-3, we'd be playing the Buffalo Sabres right now. Last game, obviously, this one, Canadiens win 3-1. Power play is now 18 for 96. We had 2 power play goals tonight, which is really, really good. 2 for 2 tonight. Penalty kill was 79 for 105. Penalty kill went 3 for 4 tonight. We played very, very well in the power play. Penalty kill tonight. Home record is still 8-3, and our away record gets even better. Is now 8-4-3. So of course, now that we're done that, we go into the actual stats or the actual recap of the game. My apologies. Get my notes ready. All right. So the opening lineups were Tatar, Deneau, Gallagher, Lehkonen, Domi, Armia, Cousins, Suzuki, Wheel, Paling, Thompson, and Barber. And then on the defense, it was Sherratt, or as I put it, Sherratt, Sherratt and Rubber, Kulak and Petrie, and Riley Fleury. So it was Otto Leskinen was out this game. They put Mike Riley back in. I can understand stats-wise, but for me, I think Otto Leskinen has been playing pretty well. I just think that they want to get him even more ice time, so they're sending him back down to the minors. I saw they called up Lucas Verjako. He did not play tonight. I would assume he does get some playing time sometime soon, I would think. And of course, Price was in net again. Probably the reason they called up Charles Hudon, sent back down Caden Primos to get Primos some ice time, because there's no more back-to-backs until after the Christmas break, aka after the roster freeze, which I believe is actually this Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I'm not 100% sure, though. Earlier in the first, the game was really starting slow. Canucks were trying to take their time getting into the mix of things. Sorry. And then Price made a good save. Hey, Cyrix, how are you doing? Cyrex, sorry. How are you doing, man? Price made a good save on Jordy Ben. It bounced off over, but Price was able to get the rebound shot. Price was looking good today. Tonight, I should say. Especially after that 8-game losing streak, which he lost 6 of them, I believe. I believe it was Primo or Kincaid was in for 2 of them. Since then, he's looked better. He's definitely looked. I don't want to say like Carey Price, but he's looked better. He's getting to Carey Price. Good news. I'm doing pretty well tonight. My Canadiens won. I'm not sure if they're your Canadiens or if you're Canucks or you're just another fan looking to watch some hockey reviews. But yeah. Can't stay long, but do you see some Leaf players like Mighty Ducks, William Conway, Matthews as Adam Banks, Anderson as Goldberg? Well, I've never seen the Mighty Ducks, and I know as a hockey fan that's blasphemous, but I've never seen the Mighty Ducks. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a live reaction sometime. Maybe. But no, I've not seen that. That's pretty funny, though. I know who Adam Banks is, and I know Goldberg is the goaltender. Habs fan, Sarix, then you must be pretty happy after tonight's result. Not much need for concern at this point. After the Detroit game might have been, but tonight I don't think so. We capitalized on a struggling Canucks team, really. But Spotlight, if you can't stay along, no worries, brother. No worries, brother. If you can't stay along, at least you were here for part of the stream. Nate Thompson, he took the first penalty. It was a boarding call. The Canucks got the power play for 2 or less. Sorry. The Canucks got some good chances, but the Habs were able to kill it off. They were 1 for 1 on the PK tonight. And that's something I'm going to start tracking. I'm going to start tracking how good they do each game on the PK and the PP, the power play and the penalty kill. Which actually, I'm thinking for future reference, I might shorten this down to PP and PK, or PP/PK, just to make more room on the board, because it kind of looks a little cluttered for me personally, especially with these names off here just being all jumbled together, really. I put really not much to talk about in this game thus far. It was I want to say I put that about 13, 14 minutes into the game. And then Tomas Tatar, he went to the box for a tripping call. Arturi Lehkonen got a good chance shorthanded, but down the way. Oh, it goes down the other way, sorry. Down the other way, the Canucks score. Adam Gaudette gets the first goal past Price. It was a really bad goal for Price to allow. The Habs are now 1 for 2 on the PK. The Habs were 1 for 2. It was decent. Harry, get ready. Oh, yeah, the day is almost close. The 21st Oilers versus Habs, the second to last game. It's my team versus yours, Spotlight. We'll see who gets. I believe that's the final game. No, because the 23rd, I think, is the final game in the Canadian trip for the. No, I don't think so. Yeah, because it's Wednesday now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Saturday night in hockey. Yeah, so Thursday. Wow, yep. So it must be a. Oh, no, yeah, true. Yeah, Thursday is going to be the Flames then. 17th and 19th, 21st. That actually makes sense. Yeah, I'm getting ready for it, man. I'm getting ready for that game. So yeah, the Canadiens were now 1 for 2 on the PK for the night, and heading into the second, it's 1-0 Canucks. The shots are 14-10 Canucks as well. Price making 13 out of 14 saves was good as of now, or was good as of then. And then early on in the second, the Habs were definitely trying to get the tie. Both teams were playing pretty well though. And then the Habs do score. It's Nick Cousins. He scores. It's a really beautiful looking goal. The assists are from Domi and Armia. So Domi finally getting back on the board, and Armia gets on the board again tonight. By the way, sorry if I do a lot. It's just something when I have Pepsi or whatnot. But yeah, Domi finally gets back on the board. He has 22 points now in the season. Looking to be a 50, 60 point scorer. For the Canadiens, that's good. He's sort of having a down year-ish, because if we're going to pay him based off this season, he could probably get a little bit of a decrease, which we would need. But if he somehow explodes after the Christmas break and he's a 90-point scorer, which would probably mean getting about 2 to 3 points a night, which would be awesome from everyone, not just Domi, obviously. Then he's going to get paid big time, I think, if he explodes past the Christmas break. On Armia, 20 points on the season now. He gets 2 points tonight. Pretty good. Armia is definitely going to have a career year this year, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Cousins, it's from Domi and Armia, like I said. And then about less than a minute later, it looks like Adam Gaudette gets his second goal of the game to make it 2-1 Canucks. It was an absolutely awful goal for Price to allow. He was just the shot got off. He was looking around for it, and by the time he realized where the puck was, it was in the back of the net. But thankfully, and I put, how does he allow the wide open net like that? And thankfully, there was an offside challenge on the play, and it's successful. So it's still a 1-1 game. But instead, it'll be a power play for the Canucks. Cousins going to the box for a slashing. Both teams are really getting some good chances. Getting some good chances on the Canucks power play. Surprisingly, the Canadiens did as well. But the Habs were able to kill it off. 2 for 3 on the PK tonight. And then it looks like Armia scores to make it 2-1 for the Canadiens. And it seems like there's goaltender interference, and there was. Lehkonen was pushed into Markstrom. That's a really bad call. I want to say it's the 4th or 5th call this year that I've disagreed with on the refs, especially when it's a goal like that. With Lehkonen getting pushed into Markstrom, that should have been a 2-1 Canadiens lead. But I mean, hey, we got the win anyway. I'm not going to complain about it. But I'm just saying I had to point that out because obviously something like that you should probably point it out. But yeah, Armia does not score. Technically, he would have had a 3-point game tonight. He would have had 2 goals and an assist, I think. I'm pretty sure. No, he would have had a goal and 2 assists actually. But yeah, didn't score. But as the hockey guy says, I'm not sure if just he says that or if other people do. But you know what? When you get a goal against you, when you lose a goal like that, get it right back. They don't do exactly that, but they sort of do. Going into the third, it's then a 1-1 tie. Shots are 29-22 Canucks. Price was keeping the Canadiens in this game. They were playing well from what I saw of the game. I saw a majority of the game. They were playing well, but Price was definitely playing really good tonight. And then Jake Virtanen, he gets called early in the third. Early in the third with a slashing. Sorry, I gotta take another break. So Jake Virtanen gets called. I want to say it's about 40 seconds in. And it's a slashing, the first Habs power play of the night, and I thought, all right, who knows? Maybe they can do well tonight. And they do. They were able to score. It's Tomas Tatar, who still leads the team in scoring. It's a great chance from Danault and Gallagher. Danault was getting tripped. He was able to pass it to Tatar, who scores and gives the Canadiens the actual lead in the game. And then the Canadiens are going right back to the power play. Tanner Pearson is going to the box. It's a tripping call and a great play by the Canadiens on that to score and then get another power play. Technically, it would have been better for the 5-on-3, but in terms of goal scoring, we needed that power play goal. And then it's 3-1 for the Canadiens. They score another power play goal. 2 power play goals in less than a minute, pretty much. Less than a minute and a half, actually. It's Weber scoring from Armia and Domi. So Armia and Domi, 2-goal nights for them. Or 2-point nights for them, 2 assist nights for them. And Weber getting another assist. He leads the Canadiens defensemen in points. And I believe he's 5th or 6th right now in defenseman points in general. And then after the power play goals, the Habs are letting back a little. They were playing more defense. The Canucks are taking control of the play. They're trying to get something going. And then Canucks go back to the power play. Tatar needs to control his stick. And it looks like Canucks score on it, but somehow it stayed out of the net. I didn't see a replay on it, but from what I heard, it was on the goal line. And I think they said it was Suzuki who stopped it from going in. So good play defensively from Suzuki, if it was him. And then the Habs were able to kill off the Canucks power play. 3 for 4 on the PK tonight, playing pretty well. And then Canucks took a timeout with about 1:30 left. They pulled Markstrom for the 6-on-5. But the Canadiens were able to hold off the Vancouver Canucks. They win the game 3-1. Final shots are 39-30 for the Canucks. So Price saving 38 out of 39. Jacob Markstrom stopping 27 out of 30. That's a pretty good game for the Canadiens, in my opinion. Of course, the ideal would have been the shutout, but I mean, hey, Price can't always get shutouts. No goaltender ever always gets shutouts. The only one that does is Scott Foster, because Scott Foster is a freaking legend. So the Canadiens, they take the game. It's 3-1. Price played pretty well. Everyone pretty much played well. I thought personally, everyone that played, I should say, because I can't say for Pekka, Paling, those guys, because they didn't play, obviously. But the ones that did play tonight, they played incredibly well. And if this team stays the way it is and playing the way they are now, honestly, I think they're going to be a nightmare with guys like Drouin, Kotkaniemi, Mete, and Byron back. When those guys come back, I think this team's going to be much better. I honestly think if you have the same game tonight, except these guys are in, it's probably a 5-6-1 game. Personally, I find. Though also worthy to note tonight, apparently the Predators beat the Islanders 8-3. So yeah, I want to mention that. I'm very happy because I do not like the New York Islanders. So yeah, that's going to do it. I think I'm going to end this one fairly early because I do have some stuff to do off stream. By the way, guys, this setup is probably not going to be the same next stream. It'll be the same for the next few videos, I think. I'm pretty sure. But the Gallagher poster is probably going to come down. The clock, I doubt, for a few days. The pictures, the Guy Lafleur and the Sakakoivu, that's usually off camera, they're not going to be there for long because, I've mentioned before, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start taking stuff down from the set, technically the set, and the set will not be the set in pretty much about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, the set will be the new house. This will not be the set any longer, which sucks because aesthetically, it would have been awesome to have a full season of the consistent thumbnails with the background. But I mean, hey, unless I take thumbnails from previous videos and put them on new videos, that's the only way I'm gonna do it. But I don't. I always take the thumbnails brand new before each stream. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, Clue Plus Unlimited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and everything else. My name is Hair Race. Subscribe to Puff Club, subscribe to the HC Club, subscribe to join the Sub Hub. If you're a moderator in the chat like Spotlight Hockey is, you are a part of the Mod Squad. Links in the description on my Twitter, my Twitch. My Twitter is pretty much more of a hockey Twitter now. Very rarely I'll talk politically or stuff that's on trending. That's like, yeah, sure, I'll talk about that. It's pretty much stuff that I don't want to talk about in a video, such as Habs trading for Taylor Hall, which I'm very happy they didn't. I did make a stream on Taylor Hall getting traded to Arizona, though, because that was very, very fun. And my Twitch, I'm not using it all until I get to the new house. Going to set up the internet there and then find out if I'm able to stream with it. I'm really hoping I am able to, because the way my setup is, once I get an Elgato or some type of thing like that, it's perfect for streaming like console games, which, like I said, really hoping for that. My Amazon wish list is also in the description, as well as my PO box. Amazon or the wish list or the PO box. Whether you want, if any of you guys want to send anything off the wish list or into the PO box, it's greatly appreciated. Within the month of December, any packages received, which as of now are none, funny enough, will be held on the desk. Any packages received will be held on the desk until the 25th. I'll be doing a Christmas live stream, whether there are packages to open or none. I'll be doing a Christmas live stream. If there are, it'll be fun. If there's not, it'll be a fun little Christmas live stream either way, I think. And yeah, there's that. And also in the description is my letterbox. That's where I rate and review movies. Most of the time I just rate them. Sometimes I review them, though. Very rarely, though. Like Joker. Spoilers for Joker in the review. Watch it before, because it's such a great movie. Yeah, check out the letterbox if you want to know movies I love, movies I hate. Spoiler, bad comment, you get you a very big dislike from me. Yeah, check out the letterbox in the description if you want to know movies I love. Unless you would rather wait for a certain video at the end of the month. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Hair Race, and I am out. Peace.